Leurs enfants n'échoueront point, ils grandiront et ils auront la grâce de Dieu et la faveur de Dieu les accompagnera partout où ils vont aller. Amen. Dans le nom merveilleux de Jésus-Christ. Amen.
Tu m'avais dit je pouvais compter sur toi. Tu me l'as toujours démontré.
So I was on a missionary work in Zambia, and he was working in Zambia, so he got sent from Congo to Zambia to do some work in Zambia. And I was on mission work, and I had just come out of a relationship, so I was traveling and doing my thing. I'm not going into another relationship. And then whilst I was on missionary, he got sent to where I was working to do some admin work, and that's where it started.
The first time I saw her, she spoke to me, not verbally, but she spoke to me because her eyes was telling me something, her expression was telling me something. That's why sometimes when I talk to her, I say, you know, when our relationship started, you're the first one who started this relationship. I always tell her that. I remember the chemistry that happened at that instant. So I said hello to her. She was a little bit shy, very reserved person. She never used to speak much, but I had to force my way through just so I can win her heart. It was very difficult because sometimes you feel like she's rejecting you, even though her body language, her first smile will tell you something different. But the reaction I used to get when trying to get close to her, try to get to know her, just to start that communication was it could give you some mixed feeling about what was happening, but at the end of the day, I knew what I was looking for because I saw that she spoke to me first without saying any word, and I just crushed that first instant, so I wanted to push through, until I can get what I was looking for.
I come from a community where having a man that's abroad in a country where an African country is deemed, maybe why are you, there's so many men in the UK or there's so many men in Europe, why are you going out to seek another man from a different country and Congolese, but that was a big issue for me because again, this comes back to our uniqueness. I don't go for, I know what I want and what I'm going for.
Love doesn't have any barrier. The distance is not a barrier for a true relationship. Despite the rejection and everything that was happening, that including the fact that she was going to go back to where she was living, which was miles and miles away. And at the end of the day, as I said, I knew what I was looking for. I said one thing to myself, was, it doesn't matter whether she goes back to the UK, but I will end up winning her heart and make her come back.
So he's taught me how to believe in myself and have confidence in myself and take my word for what I want to do rather than having this low self-esteem or anxiety about what people might think or if I'm good enough, if I'll be able to reach my potential. Like, he's really built me up as a person in general to just focus on me.
One thing I really admire about her, she's a very proactive and determined person. So when there's something, when we need to do something, she's the type where she'll do it straight away. She doesn't wait for, while me, I'll probably take a bit more time, have to get things ready, I think through before doing something. But her, as long as our heart is okay with that thing, she'll just go for it.
Jésus, ma vie t'appartient. Avec toi.
For me, it's like a part two, because obviously we've done our part one in Congo, and I'm glad that we're finally been able to celebrate with the ones that we're able to celebrate before, and for people to just see where we've come from and that love is possible regardless of distance or situations that are around you.
Tu es bon, 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 tu as déjà ton fait, tu es bon.
She comes from a different background, I come from a different background. We come together with all the differences that I just mentioned. Sometimes it's very difficult for two people like that to get along well. But because of the love of Christ that is in us, that love is overflowing around us. So it's overflowing from me to her and from her to me. So it's making everything around us as messy as it is whole. My prayer today is for me to continue or to try to improve, to be a better husband for you, to be a better partner for you.
C'est ta grâce qui abonde dans ma vie. C'est ton amour, ta miséricorde qui abonde dans ma vie.
On ne pas dans le mariage, on travaille le mariage. Et c'est joli de travailler le mariage. Parce que tu vois les résultats. Amen. Et donc, je suis venu tout simplement ce matin vous dire que vous avez une très belle relation en Jésus-Christ. Vous avez bâti sur le roc. Votre maison ne va pas s'écrouler. Et je suis venu vous dire que vous êtes une bonne terre, l'une pour l'autre. Et vous porterez du fruit parce que vous mourrez à vous-même. L'humilité, comme le mot d'ordre de ce mariage, et vous serez dans la joie.
I take you to be my wife before God who brought us together. To love and cherish you, even as Christ loved the church and gave himself for it. To lead you and to share all of life experiences with you by following God through them. I vow to always put you first, even during football season. I promise to love you for who you are and for who you are yet to become. Amen. I promise to be patient and to remember that all things between us are rooted in love. I promise to nurture your dreams and to help you reach them. Amen.
5 years ago, we stood in the eyes of our family, traditionally, and in the eyes of the Lord for our union. This time around, it's special as we stand before the Lord to celebrate our love once again with the people who are close to us. Our love journey has been special and unique. It speaks its own language. From Lusaka, Kinshasa, we've created our own memories. This year has been a very, very, very hard year for us. But through it all, Master, you have been so patient with me. So patient with me. He's the most patient man that I've ever met. I'm not the easiest wife. You have been slow to anger, loved me unconditionally, regardless of my flaws, and graciously attended to my needs. All these characters are Christ-like and radiant the love of God in your heart. My prayer, Master, is that God continues to be the center, driving force of our love. To you, my husband, the father of my children, my best friend, my keke. I love you so much. Nina kupenda sana, je t'aime, nalingiyo, ti amo.
kumama, Yahweh kumama. Oya pesa kisa mwene, masola lola kumama, Yahweh kumama. Oya tikisa kimoko, masola lola kumama, Yahweh kumama. Oya buka, 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 Jericho.